This is a Bristle Bot. It's got a couple of different components and pieces on it. You don't have to do everything that we've done to it, where we put eyes and some pipe cleaner on it for some legs or wings. You can also tape pieces of paper to the pipe cleaners and make them wings. Do tissue paper or regular paper and have them colored, paint them, whatever way you want to do it. But there's some basic main components to the Bristle Bot, and one of the most basic components is you'll need a toothbrush head, and you can tell we pre-broke these off for you, but in that toothbrush head you're going to flip it over, stand it upright, and everything goes on this. Now on our Bristle Bot, you'll notice that we put eyes on the front end, and we just use simple glue, hot glue on that. You can also do a few other things where you can use some epoxy and stuff like that for it. So, and once we were done, we put the eyes on first. There's a little sticky backing on the eyes, and put them on the back side, and then also put some hot glue on the inside in there. And you'll notice that as we were doing that, there's a little vibrator that you have, and on the bottom side of it is another little sticky adhesive section. So we peeled the old paper off and stuck the vibrator on. But before you do that with the vibrator, you're going to want to take and strip down some of your wire, okay? And so strip it down while you can. Be very careful with it. The wires are really thin. That's a small gauge wire, probably a 28 gauge wire, I bet, or something like that, where it's small, where if you pull on it too hard, you'll actually break the wire and pull it apart. So you're just looking to take the insulation off on that. So make sure you then, once you've got that wiring taken care of on there, you can go ahead and glue it on top and cover it in hot glue. Put your eyes on at the same time frame and push it as far to the front end as you can, because on here you're going to also need to make sure that you leave plenty of room for that battery to sit. And what you do on the battery is you take the black wire and you run it along the top of the toothbrush, and then you take your pipe cleaner, and on your pipe cleaner you fold it in half and cut it so that you have two pieces. And then you take in the middle, you twist it up really good, make it tight and twisted, and that way once you've got it nice and tightly twisted, you can come back in maybe something a little bit like that. You take it and you glue it all the way up towards the front, up against the eyes. And you run the black wire under that, and then you take, on the back end, you take a piece of tape. You can use regular clear Scotch tape. I'm using some electrical tape, and you take the black lead and black wire and you tape that to your battery. Now you'll notice on your battery that there is a positive side, and then on the other side it just has this, and that's your negative side. And so your negative side is going to go down, and what you're going to do is take that black wire and tape it to your negative side here, okay? And once you do that, then I took and put some hot glue up on top of the toothbrush head, and then took it and just pushed it down. And so now you'll notice on the very top I've got one red wire, and that red wire I have a piece of tape that I can take off. And what I do is I come and I just tape down my little wire, and now my Bristle Bot moves around. You'll notice also as you move the legs around, if you extend them to a different angle, if you pick them up off the ground and balance it differently, your Bristle Bot will move all sorts of different directions. So it can go straight, it can travel, but you'll see I just straightened it out a little. And so this is our Bristle Bot. My 2 colored eyes on a Bristle Bot. So hope you understand and have a great time making your Bristle Bot.